I guess this is the Had To Got To Must podcast. This is the first episode I've done, apparently, that I'm not on Xanax.
Oh, really?
So I didn't know we had a pod. But I'm ready to contribute.
You don't remember Serial Mania?
Dude,
So many
it's all a
classics.
blur, man. I thought I was still working at my old job. I didn't even know I moved house.
Well, you know, it is the season. Maybe it came a little early for you because in 10 days, Xanta Clause will be coming down the chimney.
I can't wait.
Bars for all the good little boys and girls and pressies for all the bad ones.
I've been withdrawing for 3 days. Fighting seizures left and right.
Have you been good this year?
God only knows. God only knows.
Maybe you'll find a couple school buses and peaches and bars in your stocking.
There'll be much snow. There'll be much school busing and extended releases coming when Xanax is near.
Xanax XR is
It's
crazy.
the Moe's for
They can't have extended release Xanax.
Do they? I don't think they make that.
That's
There is
crazy.
nothing
They
more
should.
fun. Xanax driving in a winter wonderland out there, hitting the handbrake
At a red light.
on Woodward of all places.
So, speaking of winter driving, you know, on that first hard snow we had last Wednesday,
Yeah. What'd you see?
You did some crispy shit.
if Andy was here, I'd be like, go ahead, tell him about the donut. Go ahead. Because every time she's like, came around my dad, my mom, and my brother since then, I'm like, go ahead, tell him about the donut. Go ahead. So, if you
Because
guys
it's better when someone else tells it for you.
because you just sound like you're bragging. But
Oh, you got to
Yeah.
go, psh.
yeah. Oh, you didn't do that. You're full of shit. So usually when it snows, I get in the truck and I go in 4-wheel, turn the traction off, and you just have some fun. This time I went in the Mini, and the Mini is front-wheel drive, and it has sport, and I turn the traction off. And
Mini Cooper.
if you're familiar with Gymkhana, you know, the old Ken Block videos.
We're not familiar.
Where he's like driving through warehouses and like drifting, sliding, going around stuff perfectly.
Doing Grand Theft Auto brain rot videos in real
Yeah,
life.
pretty much. And there's a whole series of them. I highly recommend you at least watch them once. But anyways, I go to a local school parking lot, you know, not plowed yet, not salted. Excuse me. Strawberry burp.
We're on the long drinks right now.
And I go around this pole perfectly twice. Perfect donut, rim, like wheels spinning. I'm feathering the handbrake, and you just hear the Mini bum 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 bum. It was fucking awesome. I can barely do that in a video game, and to be able to do that perfectly in a parking lot, I felt so accomplished.
And you were with a girl.
And I was with my girlfriend.
That
It was
reminds
awesome.
me.
Double experience.
It only can remind me of that video of the British bloke driving down a big steep incline with a perfect puddle there,
on a rainy ass day.
and there was a perfect person right next to the puddle.
There were a
and he's
bunch of
coming in. He's
kids,
like,
yeah.
"Come on!" And the girl next to him, she's laughing. and then
like,
he
"I
goes,
got
"Come on, come on!" And then he splashes the guy, and he goes, "Ah, that was brilliant!" And she's dying laughing, and you know he fucked her twice.
It
that
was
night.
kids. He's like, let me get the kids at the bottom of the hill. Here we go.
Here we go.
I remember one time I put the
feel like that
NFL
should be a
primetime
crime.
music over it. I put the bump, 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 bump right before he did
I think
it.
it's a legal gray area, which I'm happy because you can't dump water on somebody. That's battery we talked about.
Yeah.
But you can splash them and just call it, hey, you know,
It was brilliant.
I didn't know that I'm not supposed to worry about puddles when driving.
What if you videotaped yourself doing it on purpose? Can
Yeah.
you face some charges
Yeah.
after that?
I think-
That
What if it's
beats the
very
statute.
What if it's very clearly on
the
purpose?
way he was doing it, where he was like, come on, come on. And he called it brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Like you're in the left lane, or if you're across the pond, you're in the right lane and you swerve over into the left just to hit the puddle, and you swerve right back to your original lane. Just
Yeah.
Real quick maneuver. That should be like a crime.
Also,
if they're
real-
children, it should be a crime.
Real quick, I want
them
to
on a
say
list.
sorry to everybody last week. Flair was coming in and out the whole episode.
We had a broken microphone cord.
We replaced
Thanks,
the cord.
Bezos.
No help to you guys, you cheapskates, that aren't paying for our $100 a month Patreon, by the way, where we are naked every episode. You can watch and pay. Nobody wants to sign up though. I thought us being
one
naked
wants to sign
would be a good sale. But
Naked, feet pics, jerk off vids,
yeah,
nut vids with sound.
this is high tech
so-
stuff. We have like 7 angles.
That's highest tier. Whimpering. People buy that? I haven't even heard of it. Whimpering.
Whimpering's crazy. You're not even on.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Han wasn't even
Han
on.
said
Test,
whimpering.
test.
Oh.
It's
We
okay.
are a real professional, guys.
It's okay.
Han, welcome.
Hi,
Sounding.
I'm back.
Talk real close to that thing.
I'm back.
She's back.
Did you know that there's a whole app that's like audio porn?
Of course, girls have.
Apparently,
that.
guys
How
make
come
a lot of
Pornhub
money
doesn't have an
doing
app, but this one does?
I don't know. It's called the Quinn app.
it. Guys make a lot of money doing it.
You must
Don't
be on
ask
there.
me how I know.
I've listened to
Are there
it.
like are there
It's
any
a-
like
you have to pay
male
a subscription.
are there any like
Crazy.
male raid rage like enthusiasts?
What?
Road rage?
Yeah, like road rage. Like, can I record myself that, or do you think girls
No.
get off on screaming in your car?
You fucking asshole! You fucking piece of fucking shit! Go back to your fucking country. That'd be great. I would
Girls
love
love that.
I hope my
will
neighbors
never-
heard that.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'll say it once. I'll say it again. Girls love getting yelled at. They just don't want to admit it, and they'll never say that they do. But they do like getting yelled at.
No.
They love being
Don't
put in
listen
their
to her.
place,
Don't listen to
yeah.
her. Every girl wants a guy that does pills and yells at her. That's all a woman ever wants.
Yeah.
But
I want to get on there. I want to submit my own audio porn.
Yeah,
try.
we should try.
that? Oh yeah, you like
I've been
that? I'm gonna do
told.
different
I've been
voices.
told I have a voice for radio. By a server.
No, you've been
at-
told
The
you have a
face
face
for-
for radio. is
No,
what
I
you've been
didn't.
told. That's
no, I
what you've
wasn't.
been told.
No, I wasn't. But I was told I had a nice voice for radio by a server at Golden Grill, so I'm like, okay, maybe I should get into Quinn.
Ooh, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make different accounts.
That's
do you
what it's
like
called.
that?
I'm gonna be a
do you
voice
like that?
actor by like a what do they call it when you're like a freelance? I'm a freelance voice actor on there.
Is it as
You
bad
hire-
as selling?
hire me for my game.
Would you put it on the same pedestal as selling feet pics?
No, selling voice. It depends on what you're saying.
Selling voice?
I don't think so. No, selling your voice.
You're doing like gay voice.
It's like
porn.
cameo. Oh, gay voice.
Depends
porn?
on the content.
Oh yeah, Daddy, you're giving
That's
it.
Okay, but you know what?
crazy. But
Everyone-
nothing's happening.
My
to you.
bussy, my bussy.
Yeah, nothing's happening to you.
Yeah.
But like you're.
That's worse than
I don't
feet
know.
pics. I
That's
think.
worse. Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. That's pretty common.
Was that the
because-
comparison? Feet pics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
like
it's
a girl
worse.
doing feet
I don't
pics
think it's
versus a
worse.
guy doing gay
It's
vocal
worse because
porn.
you're saying some wild shit.
I don't think it's
You're
worse.
digging in me, Daddy.
The
You're
reason
digging in
pause
me.
exists and No
Is he
Diddy,
saying wild shit?
No Diddy is a plug in the hole. If you can't say No Diddy on there,
No.
Give me that ditty. Give me
What
that
if someone
ditty.
asks you for it though?
Break out the
What if it's
baby
a
oil.
request?
would you? How much would it cost you to say like 30 seconds of gay shit?
I need $100K a year, and I'll do it 5 times a week.
I'll do it 5,000. Fuck it.
And you're gonna sell it
$100K a
though.
year?
Yeah.
Let's hear. Let's hear a
Life-changing
taste.
Give me a script.
I will.
Hang on.
Yeah. Text him a script. Text him a script. While you text him the script,
Let me check my notes app.
Do you want me to be
Which
like,
one? Which one? Which
so do you
one?
want me to be like Stonewall gay? Do you want me to be like flamboyant gay?
you got to
Why
be
did-
like you're like a little boy getting fucked.
Oh
Little
man.
boy.
God.
Not like a little boy, but like a twink.
Okay. Give me a script.
Flair.
I don't have a script.
Because I can't
check
come
my
off
notes
with
app.
shit off the dome.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna text you a script.
Okay.
Everyone, that makes sense. Everyone worked with or went to school with an, oh yeah, kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone who thinks they're that. Yeah. Fucking
Get in the
dumbass.
back of the classroom.
Everyone knows some dumbass
Silent
dude
reading
loves doing
time.
that. Let's read an excerpt from 50 Shades of Grey.
And you gotta sell it. This is for 10 bands.
Yeah.
Well, this is a career. This is 5 times a week for $100K a year. I would gladly say some gay shit for $100K a year. I'm not doing nothing. It's just dudes jacking off to my voice. Who cares?
I'm sure there's
As far as
women
I'm
on there.
concerned,
She
that's not
knows
even my
about
real
it.
voice.
That could happen. That could be happening right now.
Exactly.
All right, I texted.
It could have happened in an Xbox lobby. All right, here we go. So you want me to be like a twink? Okay. Oh man,
We got 50.
this is
We have
graphic.
top quotes from 50 Shades of Grey. If that's
All right,
more your
I'll
speed,
do-
you can
I'll
just do
do-
some line readings.
I'll
from
do one of each.
You can do some line readings from the novel. You can do some.
So I'll do one of Flair's first,
got two
and
phones
then
in
I'm
his
gonna
hand
do
right now.
Slim's really graphic and not so creative one. So here's Flair's. This is straight out of 50 Shades of Grey. This is what they're saying.
In the novel. Yeah.
I'm going to have coffee with Christian Grey.
Oh.
And I hate coffee. Then you go to Slim's, and it's,
Is it?
oh yeah, my pussy, nutted my little boy pussy. Oh yeah, I love your penis. I ad-libbed the last scream. And then you go to
They never
Flair's,
say
and
penis
it's,
in porn. I never hear a girl go like, "I love your penis."
he grabs me suddenly and yanks me up against him. One hand at my back holding me to him.
He likes doing these.
And the other fisting in my hair.
You are good.
You're
for this.
one challenging twink. He kisses me, forcing my lips apart with his tongue.
Which lip?
Taking no prisoners.
Whoa.
I'm taking all
Christ.
my self-control not to fuck you on the hood of this car.
Whoa.
Just to show you that you're mine.
My mom
And
read
if
this
I
book
want
in
to
front of
buy
me.
you a fucking car, I'll buy you a fucking car.
I'm kind of turned on.
Put
Not
the
gonna
Vince
lie.
McMahon at the end. See, this is just now that was an Audible audition. You know what I mean? You can do some audiobook
I
readings.
think
and
I think it'd be a good voice actor.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
But also, I would do gay vocal porn for $150K. Do not chop that up, and do not, be
150K.
funny.
They will. I might.
Yeah, they do.
Assholes.
They do what they want.
They
So
sound like a twink.
If
Listen,
people want like,
I didn't want to be offensive with it.
Okay.
So everybody got there. We talked about Apple and Spotify Wrapped, but what's
Yes.
everybody's OnlyFans Wrapped? That kind of came out last Wednesday.
What's everybody's Reddit leaks?
Mine, you know what I got? Master Negotiator. I haggled 42 women down for nudes.
42 women down.
They were talking about some 15. I said I got 12 for you.
I'm in the top 0.1% of frugal Reddit leakers, like people who look for the leaks for free.
I was in the
You
point.
scoured 45 different subreddits.
And then you got to go comment on their Instagram and say, saw the leaks, big mid.
Big mid.
So not only did you steal from them, you weren't
spread the
satisfied.
trash.
You spread the
I'm not
word.
gonna bother looking for him. I'm not gonna bother.
I'm currently in comment jail on Instagram. I can't comment for
Again?
21 days. I don't know what I did.
You know what?
yeah,
you
I don't
did.
know what I said.
You say shit every day.
I do.
I go on my Explore and see your name popped up and commented. I'm like, what'd he say this time? What'd he say this? Just, I see you out in the wild comment.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
See-
favorite is when you comment on Facebook groups.
Yeah, it is funny.
You gotta
One guy,
It's funny to mess
so
with
one guy
Facebook
was like,
people.
"I'm looking for Lions tickets. My dad his health is declining, and I want to take him to a game before he dies." And I said, "Unc might die of excitement." Unc ain't never seen him that good.
Talk about that guy on the what's the group called? Royal Oak.
Singles.
Oh, the buying and selling. Wasn't there like a guy?
It's for
man.
friends. It's for people
Okay,
to be
20s and
friends.
It's a
30s.
singles group.
In our loser ass surrounding neighborhood, there's a city called Royal Oak, and there's a group called Royal Oak 20s and 30s Social Group. Basically for people who want friends, roommates, somebody to watch
They
their
couldn't
dog.
afford a frat in college, so now they got the free.
Yeah,
trying to get laid.
Yeah,
The
or
free
you're trying to
Royal
get
Oak.
laid. Maybe
Make
you're looking
friends.
for like a girlfriend, boyfriend. This one short fella named Alejandro, and the best way I can describe him. Do you remember the video of that guy who was like at his sink mirror and he danced to Nelly Furtado? Oh, you know me, I never did it all.
I don't know that one.
I could pull it up, but he's
banger.
dancing to "Say It Right" by Nelly Furtado. He looks just like that guy. And he goes on, he's made 4 posts about this. The first one was, I have an extra ticket for Kendrick Lamar and SZA in June. You see the guy?
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh, this dork.
You see him? He's a legend.
It's small.
He kind of hit that shit.
Yeah, you're right. How do I?
So
I can only do this. This is all I can do.
this guy said he had an extra ticket for Kendrick Lamar and SZA in June. This is like 6 months removed. And he's like, does anybody want to go? It's a bunch of guys saying, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. He then reposted 30 minutes later, are any girls looking to go to Kendrick Lamar and SZA? The ticket was $200. And like whatever, he doesn't get a response. So I comment, I'm like, so is the ticket $200 or is it free if you're a girl?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll take a girl for free. I'm like, okay, just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
So then the next
He was
day,
straight up with
the
it.
next day it's any girls want to go to Kendrick Lamar and SZA as friends.
Oh my god.
As friends. And I've
Desperate.
seen him repost it. Does anybody want to go? Like not just a girl.
Now he'll take
but
anybody.
But I think when a guy comments, he's not going to respond. I think he's
Yeah.
just waiting
Yeah.
for a girl. He's like, maybe I'll sound a little better if a girl takes me.
I mean, just the idea that
Just
there's
drop
like
the Kendrick Lamar. Who wants to go to the SZA concert?
Yeah.
Any girls want to go to see
the
SZA?
idea that there's like some like cool, attractive woman on there. Like, shoot, I'll go. Like that, it's just so far fetched. You can't even get a hot girl on these apps.
I don't know. There's a lot of losers on that app though, and I wouldn't say everybody's ugly on there.
I don't think
It's not Royal Oak ugly people. It's Royal Oak singles and whatever. But I went on there just to make fun of people. It's been a quality laugh every time I've seen something posted.
digital people watching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, we're looking for a volleyball group, co-ed. It's like, you guys are all fucking losers. Go to Barnes & Noble and go play with yourself after
Barnes
like a
and
normal
Nobles.
person.
Barnes and Noble, man. They're gone.
Speaking of
Nope.
playing with yourself,
No, that's Borders.
I took Andy to Riverside with my brother, and we went to
white
Riverside.
trash skating rink, the hillbilly
white
one
trash
you like?
skating rink. And my brother said I would have rather stayed home and played with myself and ate food out of the fridge because he just went shopping. He's like, I just went shopping. I could have played with myself. And it was so funny.
That's a solid night.
That's hilarious.
All things
Yeah.
considered.
You know it's a
Dude.
fucking shit show when you would have rather stayed home and jerked off and ate out of the fridge.
You probably had a better night than I.
crazy.
What was this, Thursday?
Well, yeah, Thursday.
Dog, we watched the Game Awards, and then I was just, I'm like, show me something cool. I'm like, we saw some cool like trailers and commercials or whatever for new games, but I was
Shout
like,
out Astrobot.
I'm like, damn, this shit should be like an hour and a half long, 2 hours.
It's 3 fucking hours.
This shit was like 4 hours long. It was like a fucking football game. This whole time, I'm like, fuck, I got work in the morning. This whole time, I'm like, I could have been playing video games
Yeah.
this whole time and had a million times much more
That's
fun.
crazy.
I'm like, no Persona 6? All right, who gives a shit? I'm like, I don't care what you have to show me.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
I'll just say this.
I could have played with myself instead. Instead of fuck playing video games, I could have
Yeah.
played with my dick.
You could have played your own. You played
Ate
a
my
game.
ate my
you could have
parents'
played
food.
1-on-1.
Yeah, man. Dude, I could have like drank a beer or something. You know,
Just to lightly touch on the Game Awards, it was not bad. But
it was cool.
what was funny was the big reveal at the end was a Naughty Dog game. And
Yes.
they haven't done shit but Last of Us for like 10 years. So it was a big announcement. But as soon as
Huge
the camera pans up to the main character, it's a racially ambiguous masculine woman with a shaved head. And I'm like, oh, Naughty Dog. Yep, here we go.
And it was sure.
And right now, I think it's sitting at more dislikes than likes on YouTube. Which
Y'all are losers.
yeah, for real. No, they are.
The game
they are.
looks sweet.
Every comment, go woke, go broke. Everybody who doesn't even know, like, they don't even know what they're saying. But it's
Okay,
funny.
guys, we really don't appreciate those comments. This was a big reveal for the Game Awards, and it's
So
all
excited,
leading
guys.
up to next year when Hideo Kojima is going to come up and announce his new game with Jordan Peele, and I make a cameo. I'm a good friend of Mr. Kojima.
I finally get to give Mr. Kojima, my best friend in the whole wide world, who totally understands every word of my American English. I can't wait to give him an over-the-pants hand job on stage at the Game Awards. I'm so excited. We have some
Now,
wonderful people
Mr.
here.
Kojima-san, are you there?
I'm worried we're going to run a little over time, but I have to get this out. Everybody, here's my wife. She's going to fuck my good friend, Hideo Kojima. I want everybody to watch him fuck my wife.
I'm so excited, guys. We've got a bunch of wonderful people here. We're going to have a bunch of wonderful cuckold sex. And I'm live and on YouTube.
What's the name of that subscription service that like sells Japanese anime stuff?
There's a Loot Crate is one of them. There's a
Crunchy
bunch
Box
of them.
or something?
No,
Scrunchy Box?
Crunchyroll. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's
There's a
called
bunch of them.
something Sugoi Mart or something.
Sugoi Mart is a website
and
that has a
I'm
bunch
gonna be
of stuff.
watching from my Frieza plushie chair from when he was in his first form as a Sugoi Mart exclusive. And if you use promo code Geoff Keighley Game Awards, you get 15% off.
Free shipping.
Doesn't that sound spectacular, Mr. Kojima? Doesn't that sound spectacular?
Yo, I want a chair. Oh, now you got me thinking. I want a chair that's just like freezes like a little pod
sell
he sat
one.
in, and
They sell one,
What
but it's
do you
not a
mean they
floaty
sell
one. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to float. I
There's
figured
a
it
plush
wasn't
one,
gonna float.
yeah. They sell it, and then
Can I
there's a
sit in
spot.
it?
There's a spot for a tablet or phone.
Oh,
It's
I
kinda
need
dope.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so
I'd like to
cool.
take this
$300.
time to uncancel Kanye. I think Hitler's a decent guy, everybody. Give it up for Adolf Hitler, everybody.
Slavery was a choice, guys, and I'm saying this at the Game Awards.
We
This is
wouldn't
a
have
great
video
guy.
games if it wasn't for Adolf Hitler.
I
You
wanna
wouldn't
just-
have Call of Duty if it wasn't for Adolf Hitler.
Big shout out to the jets flying
Boom.
over,
I'm
to the
right.
drones flying over New Jersey. Those are all mine. I'm going to take over the world. Hail Hitler.
I'm making my new game, Jersey Become Human, the sequel to Detroit Become Human.
First of all, what's going on with the jet with New Jersey and the drones?
So
there's like
this is what I've gathered. Allegedly, it's from an Iranian ship, and it's targeted a couple Coast Guard ships. It's like been tailing Coast Guard ships, and it's floating over New Jersey and one other nearby state, maybe Connecticut. I don't remember, but my dad said basically my dad's a conspiracy theorist kind of, and he's an Arab immigrant, so he said it's a way for them to point the blame towards Iran so they can be stricken. They're going to be struck within like the month, is what he's saying.
and like I see, but like the Pentagon's saying, oh, we don't know.
And then they're saying if you shoot them down, it's a felony. Motherfucker, it's a strange drone in my backyard. I can't shoot it down. I can't bear arms.
You could bear them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You could
I
bear
can't,
arms.
I can't be bothered to worry about it because I can't do anything. And I still have to go to work tomorrow, regardless of what these.
Well, it's just like, of course,
I can't go into work.
As soon as the Lions are making a realistic Super Bowl push, of course, the end of the world's upon us.
Of course,
I mean,
we're
we
going
should have
to
saw this
war.
coming. As soon as the Lions were picked to win anything,
strawberry.
we should have known that it was the end of the world. Yeah, but like the Pentagon's not even saying
There was
what
a
it
drone
is.
in my house.
That's the weird part about
There's
it
a
all.
drone in my house. I'm scared.
And senators are saying like the Pentagon's lying. I'm like, okay, what's going on, guys? Remember the weather balloon, the Chinese weather balloon?
Oh yeah.
They shot that thing down, no problem.
But this is a problem.
There's too
It's
many.
not a weather balloon. They don't need to know. You know what I mean? A weather balloon's dangerous. What if they know when it's going to rain?
Okay, a balloon's more dangerous than a drone.
A weather balloon.
Then they blamed it on China.
Weather balloons.
Anything weather related, wouldn't you think that's the Jews?
Haven't you played the new
Not
Call
Rabbi
of Duty?
Kaufman flying his balloon.
You know, in the new Call of Duty, instead of a nuke, a 30 kill streak gets you a Chinese weather balloon, and it wins you that game and the next game. It automatically makes you win 2 games. Those are deadly. Weather balloons, man. People can hide in them. Imagine how much damage you can cause.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
just
build
reading
one.
CNN about it, and like nobody fucking wants to say what's going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of who's who, but my dad's like, that's a ploy.
It's a lot of hoopla. Yeah, they're trying to like maybe like distract us from the CEO killer because we're not trying to have any people copycatting.
Yeah.
We already had copycat school shooters for 20 years.
There was a CEO who got a pie in the face in New York.
That looks
Really?
fake.
It did look fake. But
That
it
is some
sounds
phony
The way his
shit.
boy grabbed him before he even saw what happened.
Bam.
That is some
Big
phony
pie.
shit because they're like Enron CEO. I'm like, Enron. I'm like the company that like scammed people out of billions of dollars and like
Yeah.
sent people to jail. Like, what do you mean they're back?
gets
They
a
were
pie
fake.
in the
They
face.
were a fake energy company. I'm like, they're not back. This is some fucking crypto bullshit or
Yeah.
something like that. That was a setup, I believe too. The pie in the
I'm
face of
hoping
Enron
the
CEO.
Hawk Tuah girl gets buried under the jail for stealing millions upon millions
She'll be
on the
fine.
American public.
Oh.
She's also
Well, crypto
97% Jewish, so I'm hoping she gets her comeuppance.
Crypto scam. Christ. Why don't we pull one?
The had
I'd be
two
down
coin.
for it. Yeah, I had 2 coin.
We just gotta
The
figure out
second
how.
we hit $1,000, we're rug pulling.
Let's just become insufferable.
$1,000 just
Shake
pull the
hands on
fucking plug.
250. Everybody,
Yeah.
we made off.
Yeah.
I'll stop. Yo, let me
And
make
then we
like,
just stunt with $250 worth of clothes and a full gas tank.
We just flex it cash for Instagram.
honestly,
This could be you.
make it 100. Just let me get. I'll make it $100. I'll buy a new video game. I'll get a weed pen. You know what I mean? That's a weekend right there. You know what I'm saying?
Buy Astro
There was
Box.
like
yeah.
a 12-year-old kid who created a coin, got $30,000 in rug pulls, and he did it on stream.
Yeah.
And then they all doxed him and
Yeah.
shit like that, dude.
And I wonder what happened to him. Is he gonna get tried as an adult?
He's a king.
I'm so glad I
He
know
should just have
nothing
internet
about
probation.
that world.
Yeah.
It must be so nice to not know anything about cryptocurrency. I don't care if this ages badly in 10 years and everyone's a millionaire because of it. I'm so glad I'm not insufferable. Is a good way of putting it.
So happy.
Remember NFTs?
I was just
Yep.
about to say I'm
For
so
like
happy
5
that
months,
that
yeah.
failed. I was literally about to say NFTs and what are they? The monkeys, the fried monkey.
Yeah, you're
or
looking
whatever.
at an owner of a Bored Ape Yacht Club, number 773.
You own one?
Yes, it was $3. It's still around $1.50 right now.
Nice.
No, I don't own one.
It's a depreciating.
About to say.
But anybody who has one as their profile picture,
It was
is just
really
a big
funny.
That
fucking
came and went
loser.
like a fidget spinner, bro.
Yeah.
It was
That's
really
easy.
funny, the discourse between a guy who had one and tweeting about it, and then
Yeah.
a guy was like, look, I just screenshotted yours. And they're like, you don't really have it. You don't really have the code. It's like, I,
I like,
have the fucking monkey. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I love the Hard Rock Nick cameo. It's like, so you like to screenshot people's NFTs, huh? I'll have you know the blockchain doesn't lie. I own that art.
All right,
and then he's
Pete,
like, delete that screenshot.
R.I.P. to Hard Rock
I
Nick.
can't
Rest
believe
in
he's
peace,
died.
bro.
That's such a fucking bummer.
He
dude.
ended
Rest in
himself at a gun range, man.
peace. Rest
Yeah.
in, that's
Yeah.
according to the stories, man.
Shot himself in the head.
I was at a
Rest
gun
in
range
peace, Hard Rock
yesterday.
Nick.
He
Oh, yeah,
ended
yeah,
himself.
yeah. I heard you were getting
Hands
your
trying to
CPL.
up propeller.
Nice.
What's
Yeah.
going on with that?
Certified propeller license.
What drove you down that lane?
I'm trying to be tough.
Trying to be tough?
I don't know.
Cadet
Hey,
Kelly
why not?
over here.
I'm just trying new things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's wrong with
How's
that?
how's the driving? How's the shooting range?
It was so bad.
You're not hitting your target?
Somewhat.
Okay.
Don't
Hey.
buy a
So you should
cheap
play
gun,
Call of Duty.
by the way. Also, I recommend a revolver.
I'm not getting a revolver.
Why not?
She's a lady.
But they don't jam.
You get a little 22 revolver, a little snub nose.
Don't buy a Glock and seriously consider a revolver. Shoot one. I'm telling you. It's the best gun you can own, a 38.
It's gonna
the
bounce
best
out of her
fucking gun.
hands. I'll tell you.
No, just a 38. Nothing crazy.
Do it.
Weasel stance.
It's okay, Hannah. Take your time. Get what you want. Get a little pink
your
gun.
little cutesy pink
It's
gun.
not gonna be pink.
Get a little
And
pink
then
gun.
go shoot a revolver.
What
But
about
don't buy a
real
Glock.
tree?
Do not buy a
That's
Glock.
what I was shooting yesterday.
Do not. They don't have safeties.
You should
They
get a
don't.
Switch.
That's fun. There's a mail. There's some mail for Stephen A.
There's some mail.
Maybe you should read it. Read it how you know you should.
Stephen A. Who has the better waifus? Zenless Zone Zero or Genshin Impact? Lord have mercy. Where do I begin? Now, may I remind you, Genshin Impact's been here for a while, a long time. There's plenty of babes to choose from. You got Keking, you got Ganyu, you got Eula, you even got Lumine. But let's not forget about what Zen Zero's talking about. I mean, you got Nicole. Need I say more? Right off the bat.
What's Nicole like?
Free character. I mean, she's thick in the thighs and heavy chested in all the right places. And you know me, I'm more of a legs, booty, hip and thigh kind of guy.
Right.
So that's what I like what I'm working with. But if it came out of me, listen, I don't know everything. I'm going with Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact.
I'm going with Genshin Impact.
Better waifus in Genshin Impact. Confirmed, Stephen A.
Confirmed. You can see a lot of different pornography from Genshin Impact. The animations are crazy on Rule 34. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Thank you, Stephen A, for your time. I would have guessed Zenless Zone Zero.
There's not enough girls in Zenless Zone Zero yet.
Damn.
I've hardly played it.
The ratio is off.
I have retired from gacha games. I can't give money to free games anymore. Not that I ever did it that much, but I looked at like how much I played Genshin Impact on my PlayStation the other day, and it was like I did not know I played the game this much. I think I had like 1,200 hours or 800 hours, and it's like, wow, that's like a month of my life I like, spent playing this video over the course of like a few years. But I was like, shit, my Overwatch was like 2,500.
It's fucked.
That's embarrassing.
It's
but
I think
I
some of
didn't
those
put that all on
numbers are
myself.
wrong. Some of those numbers are like, they count when your shit's in rest mode, I swear.
I'm not gonna lie, that Overwatch one was probably right.
Yeah.
I had to wear a wrist guard, bro. My thumb started hurting. You ever play so much games your thumbs hurt? I was a
Not
prep,
since Guitar Hero.
I was prep cooking. You know what I'm saying? So I was chopping a bunch of shit, and then when I would stop chopping shit for 12 hours a day, I would go shoot a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So my thumbs were going through. My thumbs are getting used, brother. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? About 16 hours a day going through it.
Stephen A, how do you use your thumb? You put your thumb in the butt?
Stephen A does not put the thumb in the butt. I don't think.
Now that's just nasty.
I'll have you know.
I think Neil deGrasse Tyson might.
I draw the line.
What
at the
kind
booty
of
hole.
disgusting question is this? You're a desperate ass, low life individual. What kind of trifling ass question is that? What you asking me about a thumb in your asshole? First of all, I'm not gonna do it. That's just that.
We're like a year away from a show just becoming strictly that, just straight up like male Wendy Williams.
There was
He
this,
never talks.
there
about
was this
sports no
old
more.
lady who would do sex talk. Ruth something. Hang
This is
on.
an old white
Wendy
lady
Williams
show in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
80s.
is in like critical condition right
Yeah,
now.
she's like
or
dementia or
something.
something.
I
Yeah.
thought she died.
Basically.
Damn.
Poor Wendy
weird.
Williams. What an
And it's
icon.
funny. It's not. It's fucked up. I don't like love to see that, but it's also kind of like it's kind of vindicating because I've been saying for years that bitch is crazy.
You think so? You
Talk
think so?
sex with Sue Johansson. That's who. It
Oh,
was.
talk sex.
Stephen. It's gonna be Talk Sex with Stephen A. Smith.
Women love talking sex.
They
don't
should bring that
'Cause
back.
they're just so
So do
slutty.
you guys.
We
Freak
listen,
hour.
We could switch sex for farts.
We'll
and
never have a
nothing-
show called Talking
We'd be
Sex.
fine.
No, you guys might, but I mean HBO if you're listening.
They're having
talking sex
strangers
too.
call in to talk about sexcapades and their man not being able to get hard.
They'll have a show.
They're embarrassing their man on live TV, and then they're talking about, oh well, maybe he should try this. Maybe
They'll have a show called Talking Head with 4 bitches on the couch.
Talking.
And 4 of them give head completely different, and they're all talking like they're pros. One of them, she got a gag reflex, didn't tell
I would
nobody.
watch that.
not one of them has a
Talks
highlight
shit like
reel.
I'm the throat goat, really.
Really, she's thrown up 17 times.
Yeah. I remember on
the yakking.
I remember on Next. You remember the show Next on MTV?
Yeah.
Yes.
One of the bitches comes off the van. It's like 3 facts about her. 2 are normal, and one's like one time threw up in a guy's mouth because she thought his tongue was a fish.
What?
How do you fit that in there?
That must have been like a later season episode where they were just running out of fake shit to give the contestants. Like, I don't know. I don't know. She threw up in a guy's mouth. Fuck, I don't know. We got 3 episodes left, and the show's
Really,
getting
she was
canceled.
just wasted.
Yeah, probably.
We've all
She was
been
off
there.
that. She was off that. She was off that Burnett's.
We've all been there.
Probably.
I have a question for Stephen A. What are your thoughts on haunted dolls?
Haunted doll.
Haunted dolls.
See, I'm. First things first. I don't like to talk about this on television too much, but I am a man of God, and I do not believe in possessions and the devil and things of that nature. I watch YouTube videos on Robert the doll. They said, "Don't look into his eyes. Don't disrespect Robert. He'll curse you."
Wait, what? Robert the dog?
Robert the doll. Robert the doll. You can go see him at the Haunted Museum down in Florida.
I saw him.
Hannah saw Robert the doll. Did you not get cursed by Robert? Did you take a picture with Robert the doll?
No, because you have to ask him permission.
They tell you not to take a picture with Robert the doll if you don't want him to be cursed. This is what people tell me. I didn't take a picture with Robert. I didn't take a picture with the cursed doll. But I understand this. Couple young spooky brothers. Couple young ghost hunters. They went down to see Robert the doll. They took a picture with the doll. And you know what happened to one of them? He got testicular cancer. Because he disrespected Robert the doll.
Damn. So you better respect him, huh?
I respect Robert the doll, but I don't believe in such atrocities. I don't believe in possession.
Yeah, I heard you watched a video with your girlfriend. You were like, "This is bullshit."
I didn't say that.
And then the next morning, you had back pain, and your nose ring got ripped out.
That was all normal things. I was not cursed by a doll on a YouTube video.
You said you had a
I
bad
just
week
googled
after
Robert
that.
the doll.
I didn't talk shit about
What's
Robert
he look
the doll.
like? I'm imagining
He has a
the,
sailor
sailor
uniform.
outfit.
I'm imagining the dummy from Goosebumps. Not far off. Is his head
So-
upside down?
So what's really cool about you guys want to know the story?
creepy,
You guys want to know
dude.
the
It's a spooky
history?
He's
story.
creepy.
You guys want to know the history of Robert the doll?
Yeah.
Sure.
So Robert the doll was owned by a boy named Robert. Robert, the boy, named the doll after him. And this guy also like had Robert his whole life till he was like an old man too. Robert had Robert the doll for his whole life. Robert the doll was given to Robert the boy by
Like his
one of their like
maid.
Caribbean servants in the 1910s. Here you go, little boy, little Robert, take the doll. And he gave him that. And he gave him this. Take the cursed doll, Robert. And then like basically what I think it was a kid with undiagnosed ADHD or autism or something like that. And then he would like do some bad shit and he'd be like, Robert did it. I didn't do it. The doll did it. Robert did it.
Whoa.
I did that with
Robert
my
did it.
Lala toy.
See, even you did it. Don't take a picture with the Lala toy, or you might be cursed. I don't know if that shit's real. Yeah. But that is a true story. The YouTuber, what are the names? Is it Seth and Colby?
I can't
Is that
remember.
it? They were on Joe Rogan. These ghost hunter guys.
Oh my god.
That I watch.
I love the Ghost Hunter guy.
It was a cool video. I fuck with the ghost hunting stuff. I want to believe, man. Maybe I will one day. But yeah, one of these ghost hunters saw Robert the doll, and he got testicular cancer after taking a picture with him.
He's spooky.
Are you scared of Robert the doll? You can't look him in
I
his eyes.
saw him at night.
No.
You saw Robert the doll.
Yeah.
Were you nice to him?
All you
very
gotta do,
respectful.
you just gotta go there and say Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
You saw him
and
for
it's
real?
over.
Yeah.
When'd you
Oh.
go?
Got a curse him?
In like 9th grade.
No, it's curse reversing.
Oh, he's been
words.
around.
Oh yeah.
This is old
Yeah.
school.
I think Chucky's based off of him or something. I could be
I
wrong.
can see that.
I could be wrong. But yeah.
Everyone knows Chucky was given to the boy in Child's Play by a Caribbean man. So making that line.
Piper girl, you have to get down. I'll feed you after the
Oh,
pod.
we have another kitty appearance.
I'll feed you after the pod. We're cutting it close.
We're cutting it close. We have another
Oh,
cat.
hell no.
Are you looking at doll videos? You looking at haunted shit? What are
No,
you
my
looking at?
brother randomly had fucking the whole village of Tel Cave pull up at his porch and Christmas Carol.
Oh, hold on. Your brother had Christmas carolers?
Yes.
People fucking do
And it's
that?
like 13 Chaldean girls in pajamas.
That's because
Honestly-
of TikTok. That's because Christmas
Yeah.
caroling came back because of TikTok.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say somebody's keeping
Instead
it
of figgy
afloat.
pudding, what do they want? Now
Yeah.
bring us to bed this baklava. Now bring us
Hummus.
to bed this
That
hummus.
is baklava.
Baklava with hummus.
We take Venmo, Cash App, and even Apple Pay. We have Zelle if you have it, but it's not on every bank. Yeah, they're asking for tips. It's a struggling
we will
holiday
take
season.
your tips, please, 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 please. I would. Let's
caroling.
go caroling, guys. What do you think? What do you say?
I don't want to get eggs thrown at me. I don't want to get yelled at. I don't want to get a gun pulled on me.
Let's do it in
They
Ferndale.
wouldn't do that.
We got to
I
do
don't
it
know.
in like a godless city, like Ferndale.
Godless.
Yeah.
No, you gotta do it in a God-fearing city.
No, godless. It'd be
What
funny
is
to get
figgy
booed
pudding?
out of there.
Can we have a figgy pudding taste test for the Christmas episode?
Let's sing like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, like Elvis.
Yeah, like the
Christmas
crooner songs.
Yeah.
Have yourself
just do the
a
religious
merry
ones.
little
The
Christmas.
super God ones in Ferndale,
Like
you
Little
said.
Drummer Boy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a
Bum,
fucking
bum,
snooze
bum,
fest. Oh my God, I
Bum,
hate
bum,
Little
bum,
Drummer Boy.
bum, 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 bum. What was the song? we were
Anyone else
singing
listening that
before
went to
the-
Catholic school, you were tortured by that song when you were younger.
What if we go caroling and we go?
Is that caroling if it's not a Christmas carol?
If it's cold outside,
What calls if you're like singing door to door? Is it still caroling? Or does it
Yeah.
have to be a Christmas carol?
no. If we go door to door singing,
you go
the
door to
2K
door, shawties like a melody like in July. Is that caroling?
You have to go. Here's the thing: you go door to door singing the NBA 2K11 soundtrack
Yeah.
until somebody's like, "That's in 2K."
Gimme symphonies.
Give me more than the life I see.
Then everyone else is coming out of the house to join you in song.
Score eyes up, angels play, and the loneliness gets blown away.
People coming out the windows to sing. It's like a fucking musical. It's like
Hey, who's better, Joe Budden or Joe Burrow?
Joe Budden for sure.
Joe Burrow is better than
Joe Budden doesn't have frosted tips because he's bald.
I think Joe Burrow is better than Joe Budden. What do you think, Austin?
I think Joe Burrow's a swag stealer because he stole Cody Rhodes' swag with the frosted tips.
Yes, on the fact that he's made more money than him already. In 6 years of life, he's better at life than Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, I'm not a fan of Joe Budden.
If Joe Budden tried hard enough, he could have made it to the league. Joe Burrow could never make Pump It Up.
No.
Joe Burrow could never be a member of Slaughterhouse. Real hip hop heads, no, bro.
Joe Budden never made it to the rap equivalent of a Super Bowl.
Rap equivalent of
Yeah.
Joe. He was in Slaughterhouse. What do you mean, dude?
That's like being on like the Legion of Doom. Like that's all that is.
He's so lyrical, bro.
He didn't win with him, but he was part of it. He tore his hamstring week 4. Piper? No.
We should get Joe Budden on the podcast.
Joe Budden.
Are you kinky? That's like my favorite Joe Budden video. It's just him asking some lady.
Would you
that
say
over
that
FaceTime
you
QR.
are kinky?
There's a video of him.
2024. I love Joe Budden. He's funny as fuck.
fuck up in 2024.
No, I don't know. Ever since Yachty told him to calm down, of all people, I was like, oh man, I don't know.
Lil Yachty's childish.
Sure.
He
Piper,
eats chicken.
I need you to stop playing.
Real food. He doesn't.
Stop playing.
I only said that because I'm jealous. Because Lil Yachty always goes like, I don't need real food. It's been like I keep reading stories that all Lil Yachty eats is like pizza and chicken tenders, and like Gushers and shit.
I believe
Like he
it.
has like a shit diet. I'm like, that's so cool. If I had a bunch of money, I'd do the same thing.
I'm sure he looks like it.
I don't know. I haven't seen him. You know, maybe he's cut under that. You know what I mean?
Well,
He
I mean,
could have a
actually,
V-taper.
we talked
He
about
could-
DK Metcalf and his calf.
Yeah.
He's candy, and he.
Well,
looks
he's
like
in the
a fuck-
NFL. He has to.
Yeah, he's cut different.
I don't know. Maybe Lil Yachty's just like smashing a bag of Gushers and he's like flipping tires and like doing slamming CrossFit ropes and shit and doing pull ups.
He's
and
doing an
push-ups.
insane regimen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got time.
Yachty.
Lil Yachty, come on the podcast. Talk to us about your favorite snacks. You and Joe Budden come on and debate.
Yes,
Top
Bobby.
5 snacks.
I think she did a podcast with him.
Bobby knows him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's here. Was she here? Or is she
She's
out of town for the
upstairs right
holidays?
now.
Is she out of
She's upstairs jerking off right now.
Bobby
Showing
is currently working her shift at Target because she fell off.
she fell off. Yeah, she got to get someone else on the pod, dude. I haven't seen her on my Explorer page in a long time.
She gave us some
let me tell
equipment
ya.
for the pod. She gave us her
It
hand-me-down.
was our new microphone.
Yeah.
New. I'm using air quotes right now, listeners. Our new fucking microphone. How gracious of her.
So Joe Burrow better than Joe Budden?
I think Joe Budden is better than Joe
I
Burrow.
say Joe Burrow.
And you don't know either of them.
I think I know Joe Burrow.
Quarterback for the Bengals?
Yeah, I recently saw his hair.
And Joe Budden's just like a
Cody Rhodes.
50-year-old black man
Oh.
who used to rap.
And he's bald.
He's bald.
Joe Budden is a hip hop legend, probably top 5. He was in Slaughterhouse. He had Pump It Up.
Name one other song.
I don't know any Slaughterhouse songs. I don't know.
As we lean into halftime, we had a really fun story from Austin that I wanted to hear on the pod. Long, long ago, a friend of ours, let's call him Alex, it was 2 days away from his birthday.
This is a great story.
This was, how old were we? About 16?
Probably 16, 17.
And we used to roll around. It was you and me,
Yep.
and it was our good friend Jardel. He was the friend of the group that had a car.
Yes.
He was a grade above us. And if you had 5, get inside. Let's go.
You had a ride and you had a smoke.
And there was a time we took advantage of a young man named Alex, who was the resident rollerblader.
Yep.
When I came to that school, I was new to that school that year.
For perspective, this is the same guy who asked out his 5th grade crush. He wore a suit to school
Yeah.
and got denied in first hour, so he was wearing a suit all day.
He's red
In the
as fuck.
5th grade.
I mean, there's gingers. This guy was red.
Yeah, he's red everywhere, pretty
He's
much.
red. His carpet matches the drapes for sure.
So how this started was, for some odd reason, he's hanging out with excuse me. He's hanging out with another kid from our school named Josh. And Josh, we called him Day Day because he had a stuttering problem. He was a bigger black kid, short Caesar hair, and he had a stuttering problem. And he lived in the hood. He lived on the west side. And for some odd reason, Alex is hanging out with Josh. I guess, 2 people that no one really wants to hang out with. So they're just hanging out with each other.
Did you describe Josh? I'm sorry, I got up real quick.
Bigger black guy.
And what do we call him?
Day Day, because he had a stuttering problem.
Yeah. And he looked grown at 16.
He did. He had a little mustache. Like, he did look grown.
I'm sure he looks the same now.
He's like one of those kids, like, if he's playing baseball or something, you want to see his birth certificate.
Yeah.
So him and Alex are hanging out, and we're at the Taco Bell, which is usually where we meet, or we're planning stuff because, you don't want to waste gas. You don't want to fuck around. You want to make a plan. And Alex comes up to us like, I have 5, I want to smoke. And it's both of them. And Jardel's like, nah, man, you need more money. He's like, you need more money to smoke. He's like, this is all I got. He's like, but maybe I can go home and get something. So he bikes away like 5-10 minutes away.
The good old days.
Like, he lived about 5-10 minutes away. So he bikes to go get some more money, which he comes back with a 20. For some odd reason, when he was gone, Day Day has his $5 for some odd reason. He worked his way into hanging on to it. I don't know how this worked. But Day Day comes up to Jardel. He's like, hey, fuck Alex, man. Let's smoke, bro. Let's smoke, bro. And Jardel, sees the opportunity for $5 and then more money when Alex comes back. Fuck it. The thing is, we go to the car that's in the parking lot and we don't leave to smoke. But the thing is, Jardel didn't have any weed, but he still took their money.
Yeah.
So what he did instead, this guy saved all of his stems for some odd reason. Not his roaches, but his stems.
The stems.
So he's got like an old school pop-up Medtainer with stems in it. And he then breaks it down, puts it in a bowl.
How do you break the stems down?
Just like pinch them and break them. Like
Yeah.
you fashion them into a bowl.
Yeah.
And then he has like a little bit of scratch at the bottom of that. Like a little bit of shake at the bottom of that tube. So he puts it right on top so it doesn't look too inconspicuous.
Yeah.
He dry hits it. Like he hits the green.
He
Dry
pretends to
hits
rip
it. And then, he fucking blows the smoke out and then hands it to Josh. And Josh torches the fuck out of the bowl. And anybody who's ever hit a stem before, it really burns your throat.
Yeah.
So he's dying, coughing, he's drooling. And then Jardel packs him another one, to just, okay, here, shut the fuck up. To say you got your money worth. By this time, Alex pulls back up. And Alex hands Jardel the $20. $20.
Now Jardel's up 25 off stems.
He packs
a bowl, a single bowl.
No, 2 bowls. And now he packs the third bowl, Alex gets a baby hit. Josh hits it again. Alex then hits it again, and it shits on him. Like all the stuff comes through and hits him in the mouth. Yeah.
Oh. And when a stem shits on you, that's gotta hurt.
It's horrible.
Oh.
So then Jardel, we all get
shitting
out of
on you. By the way,
we all get out of the car.
real quick, everybody, shitting on you is when you hit a bowl and it's just like the ash comes through the bowl
the
and
end.
it goes basically into your mouth. Basically.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So then we get out of the car because now we need them to leave so we can go buy actual weed. That was the plan. And
now you're up.
Yeah.
I'm sick I wasn't here this day, by the way.
So Josh sees Alex had to go get change or something, and he came to the car with a taco in his hand. Josh snatches the taco out of his hand and just starts eating it, and he's like really enjoying himself, laughing
he's
at
smacking
Alex.
that bitch right in his face.
And he's like, I ate your taco, I smoked your weed, I took your money. He's like, if you had a bitch, I would have fucked her. I pulled your whole card. And he said it. This is somebody without a stutter, like who has a stutter. He said it all without stuttering. He could not, he wouldn't stutter if he was, about to talk some shit.
Oh my god.
So
he said that part completely clear.
Then they're like standing awkwardly, like you could tell Alex feels disrespected now, and Josh is, still chewing
and he does what like a nerdy white guy does when he's in an awkward position with somebody of another race.
Yeah.
And he's insulted.
Yeah.
What did he do exactly?
There was a busted hat.
His hat.
No, it was my hat actually.
Oh.
There was a busted hat, and I wanted to give it to Josh because he asked for it. I was like, yeah, you could have it. Why not?
Yeah.
It was an LA Kings hat. Jardel drew on the brim.
And it's been through shit. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not form fitted.
It's an old fucking hat.
Yeah.
So then Alex is like, can I see that hat? I'm like, if you throw it, bro, we're going to have a problem because it's still my hat. I haven't given it to Josh yet. And he then takes the hat, and then he does one of these, which I'm going to do it to the mic with my hat. He just, completely grazes his face with this busted hat.
Yeah. Disrespected my man's face.
Yeah, and Day looks at us, sees oh, what are you going to do? You're getting kind of disrespected right now. And he looks at us, he pulls his pants up, and just whoom, whoom, whoom. Left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook.
Just fucks him up.
And Alex is, his left eye is drooping.
Yeah.
He got 2-3 cuts on his face. While he's beating his ass, we go to the car and dip. We get the fuck on. Because it's Berkeley. We think the police are coming.
Yeah. Well, they probably should have.
So we get a call 5 minutes later. Bro, what happened to Alex? Were you guys with Alex? He's sitting here in Taco Bell crying in a burrito.
Yeah. Oh.
He's eating his tears and he's crying into the burrito and eating the burrito. So then we go back and we smoke him down because Jardel felt bad.
Because it was only 2 days from his birthday.
It was 2 days before his birthday, and
he kept saying that.
Yeah, he was like, it was just my birthday week, like a fucking black girl,
right? Yeah,
my birthday month, my birthday week. So he got his ass beat, and we go back to smoke him down, and we hear a story from Alex there was an adult trying to break it up, and he pulls Josh aside to talk to him. And then he sees the adult dap up Josh. Good job. But, don't do that, but good job. He dapped him up. Can you imagine you get your ass beat and the adult who separated them daps up the guy who beats your ass?
And then didn't he skip off?
So where that continues is someone else then comes up. Yeah, I just saw Josh Franklin about a half mile up the road. He was skipping down Coolidge with his shirt off and the hat on. So he just has a hat on, pants on, and he's skipping down Coolidge.
He got
happy
the
as
hat.
hell.
He got the burrito. He got the stem bowl.
He's high.
And if you had a bitch, I'd have fucked her too. I pulled your whole card.
Pulled your whole entire card.
And that's so disrespectful. If you had a bitch, I would have fucked her.
Yeah, that's
so fucking.
Because you're implying that
you not only do you not have a bitch, but if you did,
I would have took her.
It would have been my bitch.
We all had her.
That's so fucking funny. A legendary day.
Yeah, that's a legendary day. And then 2 days later, on his birthday, he kept blowing our shit up. Just really, really blowing our shit up.
Well, this is the point where we decide we have to separate from him.
Because he was one of those friends, if you didn't answer, when you guys don't answer, I don't blow your shit up.
No.
I just wait for you guys to respond.
Yeah.
If you didn't answer him, he's just going to keep calling.
Yeah,
He's gonna keep
he
calling.
used to call, blow your shit up.
He's going to keep calling like he's trying to be caller number 9 on the fucking radio.
I wouldn't even be with y'all. I'd be somewhere else doing something else.
Yeah.
And he would call me.
Yeah.
I'd get a couple calls from him.
So then all 4 of us pick him up, and it was me that started the conversation.
We broke up with him.
We basically said we can't hang out with you no more. And we sent him out of the car like 4 blocks away from his house, and he was walking like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Dun 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 bum,
New
bum,
life.
bum. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. Well, because
He sucked.
we weren't the nicest little boys, right?
We weren't. Yeah, we weren't.
We would
but
kind of
he
use
sucked.
him.
Doesn't
We would kind of
sound
use.
like it. Doesn't
We would
sound-
kind of use him because he would be desperate to come hang, and he would throw money on the weed.
Yeah.
And then he'd even pawn off his fucking family's jewelry.
Yeah, he stole his parents' jewelry and like pawned it for
to have
weed.
money for weed. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
he was a
heart.
crash
Throwing
out.
this
We would
dude
take
under
him,
the
though.
bus.
Yeah.
We would drive
We
him.
smoked good off of that.
Remember the one time he drove? Remember one
It
time?
was like a month worth of weed.
Christ.
Oh my
Remember the one time he sat in the front seat and he was hype as fuck,
Oh yeah, we were pissed. He got the front seat one time.
and he was up there like
His chin.
he was
up.
rolling up the window, rolling down the
Yeah,
window.
yeah. He was playing with shit.
He was
turning
pressing.
Wow.
turning the heated seat on and off.
He started getting really like he started calling shots. He started changing the music.
Oh man, we were pissed.
Poor kid.
Fuck him.
And then one time he had a I'm gonna use air quotes studio, and we wanted to go over what shitty Drake beat we wanted to rap over. We were trying to be rappers at the time. It was
Over.
very embarrassing.
Oh my god!
We tried to
you
go
should
over
have
the
rapped
over
it.
beat, and we did make the song. It's out there somewhere, probably deleted at this point. But he had a little setup where we recorded our verses, and we ended up spending the night there. And this man,
Me and Antoine are sleeping in the basement.
no, listen. We were up late. We were up all night
Like
for
4,
real. On the
yeah.
up all night, and I passed out in like just there wherever I was, and it was like his bed. It was like the foot of his bed, and I wake up, and what do I see? What do I see right when I wake up? I'm on my side sleeping. I open my eyes. The first thing I see is his fucking Skechers,
His shoes.
his black dress
He's
shoes.
sleeping
Skechers.
with his shoes on.
He had the courtesy to sleep like head to toe, like
Yeah.
his head's there, my feet's there, vice versa, like a AA battery setup. My man's shoes were on. I guess it's better than they were
And
off.
they're like Doc Martens. They're like Doc Skechers.
I woke up and I texted him, "How could you leave me up here?"
Yeah, I get a text from Slim in the morning. How could you leave me up here with him? Sad face.
I woke up to his Skechers.
Yeah.
I should have just took a picture of what I saw. And that was him. That was Alex.
What's he up to now?
Last we saw,
He has a kid.
Probably on
last we saw,
Facebook.
wasn't he into some pyramid scheme selling?
Yeah,
like
he
a-
was selling like wellness
4X?
patches. No, wellness patches. He's like, my testosterone is up. I'm stronger. I have more energy.
That's why he got a kid.
Yeah.
His T was up, so his nut reached
Yeah,
the
I think
uterus.
he has a kid. Also in high school,
Snake oil's a good
in high
gig.
school, he was a total dickhead. Like he came to school with this busted ass car, this Honda Accord, this '92 Accord. It didn't have a hood on it.
Yeah, with mismatching like a trunk or something.
Yeah,
like something from
and it
another
didn't
car.
have a hood. One door was a different color.
Yeah.
And he comes into school with a baseball bat, and he's like, "Let me know if someone goes near my car. I don't want anyone to touch my fucking
Yeah, he was
car.
like crashing
They're
out.
gonna steal my car."
He was crashing out about his piece of shit. When everyone else there had a piece of shit, but it was all better than his.
Speak for yourself. We both had a nice car.
Well, you had a nice car. I had my mom's Cadillac.
Yeah.
Because by the time I was 16, my mom got sick of driving us to school, so she just let me. I didn't have a license.
Yeah,
I was
fuck it.
16, no license, driving every day.
You know what was funny?
This shit. I've
He's
had
like,
enough.
I'm sleeping in.
The first time we both pulled up Cadillac and Charger, we parked sideways where everybody could see the cars, like from the classes.
Yeah, and we had some haters.
We had a lot of haters.
They said it was our mom. It was like they would tell Austin it was his mom's car, and they would tell me it's my dad's car. I'm like, it's not my dad's car. I would stand firm. I wouldn't go
Yeah.
further than that. It's not my dad's.
And then I'd pull out the registration on them.
And it wasn't your mom's car.
No.
It was you and your brothers, right?
Yeah,
And they didn't understand that. They never had a big brother.
yeah. And if they did, I fucking hate my big brother.
And then your car, yeah, that's probably what they. And then remember one guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but we drove by this. So this is how ghetto the
Rob.
school was.
Rob.
The school did not have a lunchroom. It didn't have a lunch period. It had
Yeah.
a 20-minute smoke break. That's right.
This was an alternative school.
We were fuck ups. We
Yeah.
went to the alternative school. Sue us. and they didn't have Gesundheit out of your ass, and there was a smoke spot. So long story short, we drive by. Austin's got exhaust. He got pipes on his shit. We drive by the smoke spot with the Charger, and I hear this one guy, faggot!
Like he charged it up.
He charged up his faggot. Meanwhile, we're in a Charger, and he's charging up. How ironic.
He was hating. With
And
nine Fs.
it almost came to blows between our friend groups. We almost got into a fight. Our friend group in there.
His dumbass friend touched my door handle, and Antoine got out the car on him.
Yeah, I told him nobody wants to fuck his girlfriend's Squidward pussy.
Squidward pussy is insane.
We still say that to this day.
Jesus Christ.
Insane.
I was like, I don't know what came over me. I was like, nobody wants to fuck your girl's Squidward pussy anyway. And didn't end up being anything. It was a big nothing burger.
It's the same girl I stole her Nintendo DS because she spilled on my Jordans.
Yeah.
Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I guess that's a fair trade.
There was
Was it DS Lite?
yeah, and there
Nice.
was Pokemon Sapphire and
No, it was Soul Silver.
Soul Silver and Sapphire.
That's a come up.
There were 2 games in there.
You don't even got them anymore.
No.
Whoa, wow.
Did
I
you
don't
sell
even
the
know-
DS?
I don't
Very
even know where
fair.
that DS is.
I want to say you sold it to like Nathan or something.
That's a
Maybe.
very fair trade.
Yeah, maybe.
That sounds like a fair trade to me.
So I rolled up a cannon.
Shout out to
This
Yeah.
looks like a goddamn gorilla thumb.
So this joint, in Bobby Altoff's condo, we can't really smoke woods because she's gonna come wanting to hit it, and then she's just gonna bore us.
Yeah.
We can't
So-
try the exotic new backwood flavors.
I rolled a fucking stupid cannon, and for me, it's a victory cigar. For you guys, it's more so a somber cigar.
This is our first time recording like after a Lions loss, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
It's pretty upsetting.
We didn't have an episode the week of the Bucks game.
I think we might have.
That was Monday Night Football,
It was a
wasn't it?
Monday night, I think, or a Sunday night. It was a night game. I don't know what it was.
I
but
couldn't
we
wait.
didn't. I've never been sitting here with the mic in my hand. Well, I don't remember anything because this is my first episode off Xanax. Whatever I said before now, I'm sorry. I know when I'm high on Xanax, I tend to let a lot of Puerto Rican slurs kind of loose. So I apologize if
They
you
were
guys.
pressies. They were,
So sorry about that.
yeah,
Shout out all my Puerto Ricans, all my Dominicans, all my
Xanta
Cubans.
Xanta Clause came early for the podcast and shit, and he like just
We
fucking
talk
laced
about
all
how,
that
who
shit.
has my name as
You're not hitting it?
Xana.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, you did it.
Is it Flair?
You're Xana.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, your name on my phone is Xana.
You used to be on my phone as Gay Hand with a rainbow until it didn't let me like tag you in group chat, so I had to like just change it back to Hand.
Why can't? Of course, I'm gonna have it with that. I don't have any other Xans. I don't have any other names like that on my phone. I can use that opportunity on.
I want to meet a Danielle. I don't know any Danielles.
I
I
want
am
a
not a
Danielle.
pillhead.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Your name rhymes with Zan. I mean,
Yeah. Sure, you're not a
You guys said
pillhead.
you had a question.
Just
for
on
me.
planes.
it was about the CWL or the what is it called?
CPL.
CPL. not CW.
Your commercials,
propeller
yeah, your
license.
commercial driver's license.
Your CPL.
She's gonna start working.
Yeah.
She's leaving.
If
the
you get a
podcast
gun
with
and a
UPS.
commercial driver's license, you are Gay Hand for real.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
No, I just want to be. I just don't want to be scared anymore when I go out.
So you want
Is
to
the
carry a
mace not
gun with
enough?
you?
I don't know if I
You'll
want to carry
still
a
be
gun.
scared.
I don't want to carry a gun necessarily. I kinda
You'll
wanna
still be
do-
scared.
I kind of want to do like Krav Maga or something. I just want to do fun stuff. Okay.
I love it. I'm
Flair
here
wants
for
to go
that.
shooting.
You need a
I'm here for that.
PlayStation.
I want to go
Yeah,
shoot.
I've never shot a
You
gun.
said you were gonna give me your or let me borrow your PlayStation.
It's my house.
Where is it?
I gotta find. Do you have an HDMI cord?
I can buy one.
All right, go buy one. I have everything else. Everything.
Okay.
I might have one that you can
cord later
borrow.
on. Yeah, there you
She's
go.
gonna play smut games.
Yeah, the Sim. She's gonna. It's gonna be.
I
all
definitely wanna play
The
PlayStation.
Stims.
Fuck
They should make an autism game called The Stims.
The Sim.
Little, little,
They
little,
be stimming
little.
low key.
It's called-
no.
Tippy time. When I smoke weed, what's my sim sound?
They have the autism
Sip it
video.
up.
They have an autism. They have an autism video game. It's called Persona.
it all
There's
video
5 of them.
games?
I'll never
Not
get
all
over
video games.
The most underrated meme that we created originally is the one where PlayStation announced this controller, and I'm going to show you guys so you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the harmonics control with like 19 buttons.
It's not really made by Harmonix. I
It's
hope
the
accessibility. It's for people with disabilities to play video games.
yeah.
Look at this. So check this out. This is a controller made for people with disability. It does all these different things so that maybe you lost a hand or you're fucking retarded or whatever. You can play with it.
You gotta play with your
So
mouth.
we released a picture with this peripheral and the picture of Darius with the brain rot red circle. And it's like, Harmonix announces in collaboration with new Sony accessibility controller, new game, Retard Hero, coming next year. And
my God.
it didn't get any traction. I think it's the funniest fucking thing we made.
Next
We don't have
is
the
really
toilet,
funny.
do we?
Next holiday
It's right
season.
behind you. It's on the counter. Hand, thank you. You're a lifesaver. This is a fat fucking ash.
What did you guys ash this before? It hasn't been ashed.
It hasn't been ashed yet.
Christ.
Or there's ash on the table somewhere. But it looks like it hasn't been ashed.
I miss playing Guitar Hero.
We have it here. I have everything set up now. Look at this. You notice my new TV stand?
Oh.
I got the Wii, the GameCube, the PS3, the Xbox.
I'm not gonna lie, listeners, we played Wii baseball a few days ago, last week. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking washed because dude, my elbow was sore after playing Wii baseball.
Y'all were really letting it rip.
Listen, I played Wii baseball like I was on there like I was fucking Mariano Rivera, bro. I was working the count. I was throwing ball. When I was on the mound, I was throwing balls.
Yeah.
I was switching up my pitches. Like any at bat with me when I'm on the mound, you're getting you're getting 8 pitches. I'm working the count. I'm making you hit fouls. I'm throwing balls your way. I'm trying to get you out looking. I don't want to strike out.
You gotta have a good eye.
Strike 3. I don't even want you to swing at the motherfucking bat because you think it's a ball because I'm working the count. You got to have a good eye. You got to play cause listen, I can't play baseball right now. It's cold.
And yet you lost.
No, I had a draw.
That's right.
It went into a tie because the game's stupid. It's
garbage.
It won't play by real baseball rules. I need real 9 innings. I should have been a pitcher, man. I was dumb. Instead, I worked at a grocery store when I was younger. I should have been a pitcher. It would have been cool.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Really?
wrong
I
with
just
that
want to be a
grocery
pitcher. I want to be a closing pitcher. I always thought that'd be cool because you get the wrestler entrance. You get your special little theme song to play. You get to run out to the mound. Whoo! That seems like so much fun. Mm-hmm. I want to have a special entrance. Imagine you're like a closing pitcher, and you get like John Legend's part on Rich Forever. You know what I'm saying? You walk out of the bullpen, and we gonna be rich forever. You're jogging to the mound. The whole crowd is singing it, and then you just give them fucking 3 outs. What's cooler than that?
I kind of have a...
They need that on Wii baseball is what I'm saying.
I have a suggestion. I think just for maybe the next 10 years, just to try it out, I think midgets should get bingo and drag queens should get wrestling. Just for a trial.
There are
like
drag
that.
queen
Wrestling
wrestling.
basically is drag.
Yeah.
In the disability
Gold
trade,
dust.
the midgets would like to propose a trade to the drag queens.
10-year deal,
Yeah.
$50 million.
Wrestling for bingo.
Because midgets are right now running the wrestling gamut, and there's only so many wrestling rinks, right?
Oh,
They've relegated all the drag queens to bingo parlors. That's
book
all they
readers.
have. They're locked in.
So you say you need drag wrestling.
Drag queen wrestling.
Be a
I
big
think they
hit,
would do
honestly.
That'd
well.
be fun. I would
I'd
go
watch
to
that, yeah.
I
Everyone
think they
watch
would
it.
do well.
Speaking of bingo, can we go to a legit bingo hall?
Yes.
Have you been to
Get
one?
serious.
No.
I would love to.
Have any of you guys ever been to a real bingo hall?
No.
Oh, I've been to like a real bingo
I
hall
wanna
with like
go.
old people and shit like that. It was fun.
That
I'm
shit gets
down.
serious.
That would be fun. I want to use the real official, the beaker.
Oh yeah,
You
you
need
get
a
the little
stamper.
dauber,
Yeah.
the stamper.
On the last one, even if I don't win, I'm yelling bingo.
Listen, they
I
have so
want to
many.
yell it so bad.
They have so many upgrade packages there, so you can buy like a regular bingo card, or you can buy you can rent like the little fucking it's like an iPad that does it for you. Basically, they also have special. Like you go to a bar, you can find pull tabs, right? So they have like special lottery tickets at the bingo halls that you can only play like at bingo halls. So there's like every few minutes they're yelling some other shit. There's like 5 games to play while bingo's being played on. You're like buying raffle tickets, you're buying pull tabs, you're buying your little iPad. People buy multiple boards to play on bingo.
The second
you
they-
can buy a beer that's fucking piss warm out of a
Oh.
can like I did. The bartender there was like probably someone my age. I went a long time ago, and I'm like, your family must own this joint or something like that, because why the fuck are you working here? She's like, first time playing bingo? And I'm like, yes, could you tell? I'm like, everyone here is 50 fucking years older than me. You could win like $700 though.
They said the second they call at least one bingo, I'm yelling bingo. on
We
the
should.
last
We'll
game.
go play bingo. I had a
When
good
they
time.
kicked me out. I didn't want to play anyways. Fuck y'all.
I can
It's
imagine
rigged.
you just going, fuck.
Yeah, it's loud. Yeah, I don't think they have security. They make you. Maybe you can get away with swearing. That'd be fun. Yeah, we'll go to the bingo halls, man.
Sir, you're currently on a 10-minute time penalty for saying fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks in the bingo. My fucking Miller's won.
You're going to have to post $2 per game, but you are not allowed to mark off any number.
That was a core memory at the bingo halls, and they did serve alcohol.
Can
Which
you
was
do a
funny.
John Taffer impression at a bingo hall? Please.
You're serving piss warm beer. Your freaking refrigerator's not even on. Dude, it was. I was
This
like,
marker's been dried out for 3 years.
I was gagging, sucking down that Miller, that bingo hall Miller. I was like, oh, it was like warm, dog. It was like sand going down.
Sand.
I don't recommend it.
Man.
Yeah, we got to go to the casino. I've been looking into getting
You aren't spinning the hopper right.
He's not spinning it right.
It's like all digital. I don't think they have like a thing with balls, from what I remember. They don't have
that's
like cage
trash.
with balls. Yeah.
That's trash.
Maybe if we get us a real old school, by the numbers, really a real by the books bingo hall.
Change the balls every game. I need new balls every
Shit,
game.
you could probably, you know what? You could probably, if you want to go see some midget wrestling, you can definitely go see it at a bingo hall.
Do they have active bingo going on?
They might. They might have bingo after the
Do they
show
have
or double up.
midget wrestling bingo?
Midget wrestling bingo. That might be an avenue we can get into.
Pregnant midget
I don't see what
wrestling
a
bingo.
midget-
Did we talk
Jesus
about
Christ. Midget wrestling rules?
Did we talk about my birthday bingo?
Oh yeah, we went to Drag King Bingo.
Me and
for
Slim
Ham's-
ain't go to that.
for Ham's birthday.
Flair
I
went
went
with me though.
Yeah, I had a blast. It was so much fun. The Drag Queen was awesome.
Flair had the best time.
Yeah, they were funny as fuck.
I
They
didn't
were
go
making
because
fun
of
everybody.
contractual obligations. That's not. I didn't go because I'm bigoted.
They were making fun of everybody. It was so
I
much
went
fucking
because
fun.
They
a
did-
little bit of both.
the
Or I
dra-
didn't go because
It's
of a
so
little bit of both.
fun.
Dude,
The
it was
I had a work
awesome.
meeting.
The drag queens just roast everyone in
It was
the
awesome.
room.
They just made fun of fucking everybody. It was so
I'd have been
cool.
like Soldier
Shout
Boy.
out
Oh
Sandy.
yeah, well you gay as
Shout
fuck
out
and you fat as fuck.
Oh, they tell me to turn my music
Packers
down.
are up.
Fuck you, pussy.
Packers are up 20-3 on the Hawks,
Well, maybe a drone will
Hey,
fly
it
over
all
the
goes
stadium.
back
and
to
that.
2011.
and the
for real.
Eagles won.
Good for them.
So no breaks for the Lions today again.
Eagles beat the Steelers.
Yep,
Good. Fuck the Steelers.
27-13.
Damn, y'all just couldn't beat the Bills.
So
huh?
now I don't know what it looks like. Now we're
that would have
like,
helped me out so much.
depends on how the Vikings do tomorrow.
Would you guys go to midget wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been to midget wrestling and bingo,
Here's
actually.
little X-Pac.
I'm very cultured.
Little Val
We're
Venus.
tied with the Eagles now. Great.
Has anyone? Hold on. This just gave me a great idea. They do have an announcer talking shit
Really?
at midget wrestling, which is awesome. Because they have like a DJ. He's almost like he's like the MC of the event, and it'll be like the midgets fighting. He'd be like, "Yeah, get that little fucker!" like, when they're punching each other and stuff. And he had this big mohawk. It was so cool. You know, Anthony Bourdain had all those shows where he was, he's like going all over the world, trying different cuisines, experiencing cultures. Why hasn't anyone done that for like white trash America?
Midget
Like
wrestling,
midget
roller
wrestling,
skating.
bingo, roller skating. You know what I mean? Maybe like a weekend
Disc
at the trailer
golf.
park. Disc golf's on the border of disc golf's like a middle class white trash activity, and it is heavily stoner oriented. I
Yeah,
would say,
yeah.
Like anyone sober who disc golfs, I feel like they're one of those like sober people who are also really into EDM and have like 60 fucking pins on their hat and like they listen to like the like
It's the
dubstep.
wooks. It's the wooks.
Yeah, it's like dirty wook guys. You know what I mean? I remember one time I did have a disc golf phase when I first started smoking weed because I'm white and live in the suburbs. So of course you do that when you're younger. And we were like everyone in there smoking weed at this disc golf park we're at. And this one guy comes up to me and my friend. He's like, "Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to have any pot on you, would you?" I'm like, "He called it pot. This guy's a fucking cop."
Yeah.
And we're like, "No." And he's like, "Wow, we must be the only ones here without any." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so." And then I was like, "I'm not giving that guy shit." And he's like, "Yeah, me neither." And then like 10 minutes later, I see the cop again. This guy was not a cop. He like chucked his disc into the river and then didn't grab it. Then went into the river, chugged a tall boy, and took a leak in the river just in front of everybody. I'm like, "Oh, this guy's not a cop. He's just
an
drunk.
idiot.
He's just drunk and peeing about. He's just a fucking idiot."
It's a dork. Have you guys
Got any
heard of
pot on you?
mud bogging?
What's mud bog? Should I go research this?
This is a white trash thing. I
haven't been to a
saw-
tractor pull.
I went to like just north of Flint. I went with my friend who like lives up there.
Yeah.
And it is like white trash people who like soup up their trucks. And there's like this lane that's all mud, and they have to make it past the finish line. It's like they do it one at a time, but they're going as fast as they can through the mud. Mud goes everywhere, and it's whoever like if you make it past the line, like that's good, but like you're supposed to beat everyone's time. But like sometimes the cars get stuck, so they have to tow them out. But it's like it's all white.
Can I give you the Arab equivalent?
Sure.
The Arab equivalent, they buy Toyota Land Cruisers.
Yeah.
And usually put a motor in from a Supra or a Lexus LFA, like a $500,000 engine. They build the fuck out of it to make it fast as fuck, and they do uphill sand dune quarter miles.
Oh, that's what they do overseas, yeah.
90% of them don't make it up the whole way because the car blows up from like how much torque they're trying to put in the car. The engine just fucking explodes, but it's some cool shit. They're like spending $500,000 on a 4Runner to do an uphill
Well, that's not
quarter
white
mile.
trash. That's not white.
Well, that's the Arab equivalent.
Similar,
Yeah.
Yeah, similar.
Because if you're not buying a Lambo or like a Bugatti with your oil money, you're probably trying to go up a quarter mile sand dune.
Is Monster Jam coming?
Oh, monster trucks. Ooh.
There was this one guy. There was this one guy at the Papa Romano's. My dad owned and worked at. He owned a Papa Romano's.
Shout out Papa Romano.
So there was this one guy who worked there for delivery. Is like this older cat named Tom. He came up to my dad one day and he's like, Steve, what if you, Marla, and the kids and you? He's like, you, Marla, and the kids all go down to the monster truck rally. He's like, you see them cars jump? Rah! Like, I remember the voice very vividly. Yeah.
Did you guys see Wild 'N Out's coming to Little Caesars Arena?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'll go for $15.
I would have gone 15
Like
years
that's
ago.
my bottom price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
No Cat Williams, I'm not going.
you know what the equivalent to that is in my mind?
What?
I remember seeing Riff Raff at a shitty ass club one time, and I
the
paid
Crowfoot.
$15 for it. No, next door. And I paid $15 for it, and I was like, you know what? He did like 4 songs and showed up an hour late, and he said, I'm going to take a break after being on stage for 15 minutes. And I was like, we've been here long enough. Let's just fucking leave. And I'm like, you know what? We saw him for $15. We had a little fun. I would not have paid a penny more. That's how I feel about seeing Wild 'N Out live. I paid for $15. I'd pay double for Monster Jam.
Okay.
But I'm going on like
$30.
shrooms to Monster Jam. I'm
What
sorry.
if somebody dies?
Not to be a
when you're at
degenerate.
Monster Jam.
Like a driver or someone in the crowd.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Like a tire flies off and just
Like some Final
cleans like
Destination
15
shit.
people at the Ford Field.
That's honestly, that'd probably be the most exciting thing you're going to see at Monster Jam as an adult. We're just too desensitized. Just trucks doing flips. It's loud as fuck.
Come see Grave Digger.
Ooh, Bigfoot, son of grave diggers.
And then what was the other one?
Is that white
Maximum
trash?
Carnage? No. What was it?
I don't think going to see, there's Bigfoot, there's Grave Digger, there's the dog one, there's the shit with ears. I remember that monster truck.
I think I went to one.
Lexington Steel.
You know how people are like super into football and like other sport? Imagine being like the monster truck guy. Like, you got like posters in your
That's
house.
like
You know-
lower.
monster
That's like a
trucks are
lower
kinda
tier than
badass.
wrestling.
you know what's
I feel like.
competitive? You know there's actually like a monster truck champion, I'm pretty sure. They like give you
Maximum
points throughout the
Destruction.
season.
That's what it was.
Oh, fire. Maximum destruction.
What do you think the top guy is getting paid?
Or fucking $80,000 a year. Merch sales,
And
t-shirt
then
sales.
The WCW Nitro machine would either run like the NWO or the Goldberg. There was a Goldberg monster truck.
There was a Goldberg monster truck. back in the day.
Goldberg.
What's Nitro Circus? Is that basically like
Nitro
X
Circus
Games?
was Nitro
stuff?
Circus was
Travis Pastrana shit.
yeah, that was like Jackass, but for extreme sports essentially. Like they didn't like hit each other in the nuts, but that was like the whole show was like all stunts. You know, big. They'd like take like a little tricycle, like a big wheel, on like a giant ramp and stuff like that. That's what I remember.
A good monster truck
pretty
driver
cool.
can make around $2,000 to $6,000 per week.
It's not bad.
Yo, that job kind of rocks. That's a good
$6,000
scratch.
a week.
That's
Just-
good, but and you're just doing flips in a big truck, big loud truck for
I mean,
20 minutes.
You could get hurt.
Not if you're a pro.
Just for kicks, I
These
checked out who
is
the
there-
highest.
These NBA players
Is
get
there
hurt
like
more, bro.
shit boxes like Gravediggers like Ferrari, but like if you're driving in the WCW Nitro, is that the Williams of Monster Jam?
It's like the shit that don't start half the time. You get a DNF in a fucking Monster Jam. That's
Who
pathetic.
better, Monster Jam or Space Jam?
Monster Jam.
Fair.
No hesitation on that.
Come
one.
see El Toro Loco.
Well, one's real.
Seeing it live is in person, but imagine like you ever like walk down the street and like someone's TV's facing the window and you like look inside real quick. Just like human nature, you're gonna look inside.
Of course.
What if you walk by and someone was watching Monster Trucks like live? There's like a grown man just sitting back watching Monster Trucks.
I've never heard a guy be like, nothing, was up late watching Monster Truck.
Yeah,
I've never
chilling.
heard that.
I'll never forget one time you had this old hillbilly ass neighbor with the loud truck who would just like go fucking do burnouts in the neighborhood with his lifted truck, just hillbilly as it gets. And then we saw into his house one day. He was fucking watching wrestling. I'm like, of
Yeah.
course this guy watches
This
wrestling.
guy who runs his diesel truck for no reason. In the winter, he'll just go park it on his own lawn and just run it.
Yeah.
And then just turn it off and go nowhere. Several times a day. I thought he
Just
was
sit in the truck.
schizophrenic. And of course, he's watching
Of
wrestling.
course he's watching wrestling.
Monday night, wrestling.
Come
They
see
need a-
Blue Thunder.
You know they
I
have the
feel like
privacy
Monster Truck
screens?
is a peg below wrestling.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's up there.
Yeah,
And
there's no storyline to fucking Monster Jam, and there's no
but
like,
there's
points.
there's Gold Digger. What's his name? Gravedigger's son.
Gravedigger, son of Gravedigger.
I think it's still in the like white class, the white trash like subgenre. You know
Are
what
there
I mean?
weight classes in Monster Truck?
I think
It
there
looks like
should
there
be
is.
150 cc and shit.
There's a
like that.
Raminator, like there's one that's just a giant Dodge Ram
What?
with
Yo,
monster truck wheels.
I saw the Raminator
And then there's
live.
this crazy like Gravedigger. Gravedigger got to be in like Le Mans class hypercar.
Yo,
Like,
we
he's
should
high up there.
we should have went to the state fair because you know what's at the
I'm
state fair?
so sad
The
we didn't
Raminator,
go.
the big Rams at the state fair.
That day
baby.
came by and none of us were really trying to go.
know.
I think
We were probably
I think that's
hungover. Let's be real. We
Yeah.
were probably hungover and it was 90 degrees in lines. And we were like, fuck that. That's probably what happened that
Yeah.
day.
Next year.
That's what I can imagine.
Look,
Okay, so next year we'll see the
State
Raminator.
Fair and also Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Cedar Point. No. They
Save-
got monster trucks.
Save
They
for
got-
Austin.
All the
Austin doesn't want to go
weekends?
get an elephant ear.
No, that's a $150 elephant. Make that at the crib.
Come
I want
on.
to be a monster truck driver now.
That zombie
Is it easier to
paintball
get
thing would
into
definitely
than
be in that
F1?
white trash show.
It's probably harder.
Yeah, probably. It's
We
a
can
smaller
sneak,
field.
guys. We can sneak into Cedar Point. How about that?
Hey, yo, when you go right to the website, they're jumping the shit out that motherfucker. Look at this.
Monster Jam.
Oh,
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Damn, he cleared all of them.
But that was
Bro, he
hype.
just cleared like 12
That
cars.
was
Everybody go to monsterjam.com right now.
Front page.
promo code had to.
Come see us in Detroit, Michigan at the Ford Field.
Yeah, I feel like
And maybe even the Silverdome.
I feel like if you're a childless adult, you got to go fucked up to see monster trucks, dude.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you'll do.
Yeah, of course.
We're
You
gonna
get
go.
like free tickets with
It's
work
so
and you take
loud.
your girlfriend. And
Yeah.
it's like, let's get drunk and see this shit.
My buddy
Everybody,
took
I
his,
want the
work took his girlfriend.
RC. I want the RC Gravedigger off the website. If you're gonna get us something
Christmas.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
I feel like you're only here for the RC monster truck. I'm jumping that motherfucker
That's
over
all I
like
want.
8 little
Take it to
That's
the
all I
skate parks. I love watching videos like that. People with, like
They got a
professional
video
RC
game.
cars.
A video game? What's
Is
it
on
on?
PS5?
Yeah, it's on Switch, PS5, and Xbox.
I want it to be like a realistic monster truck simulator. Like it's not even fun
They
to
just
play.
released a new. Hey, they just released a new patch.
Nice.
No fucking.
I want it to be like the Xanta Clause of monster truck games.
You can get the original Gravedigger, just the red one with
I
yellow
want Son of
writing.
Gravedigger. I want the Raminator.
How much is it? Let's see if it's on sale.
Gravedigger.
It seems like a
You know
sweet
he
job.
wanted to call it something else.
Oh, 100%.
I
didn't
remember
let it go.
I remember a couple years ago, for the very first time ever, someone did a front flip in a monster truck. I could be lying. But like no one ever did like a front flip before.
Yeah.
Monster Jam Showdown on PS5.
Monster.
Let me see if the graphics good. Cruising. Oh my god.
Geoff Keighley here. We're so excited to share with you the first look at Monster Jam World on the PS5. This is the greatest game I've seen. It's probably going to get nominated for... directed by Mr. Hideo Kojima, Monster Jam Extreme on the PlayStation 5. Available next year.
How
Literally.
much is it?
Let's see.
What's it matter? I'm buying it when I get home.
Listen, y'all see this? This is what I want for Christmas. This
How much is it?
It's $30 on Amazon.
Nice,
It's
that's
probably
fair
like $15 on the store.
Nice. So that means it's $9 on Timu.
Stop
Kind of petting.
Timu.
Hold him down. Hold him down. Hold that fat bastard down. mayonnaise.
hold that hog down.
Yeah, I think that's still very gas station culture equivalent to wrestling. It's in the same stratosphere. If I say gas station culture, do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a beautiful culture.
Gas station culture starts at 5 a.m. Mm-hmm. And you can, if you sit there long enough, you'll see about 25, 27
Getting their breakfast
work
there.
trucks come in, different companies. You got plumbers, you got HVAC, you got irrigation,
kinda
landscapers. And they're coming to get their lottery tickets. They're coming to get their Mountain Dew. Mm-hmm. They're coming to get their Nutty Buddies.
Barbara Lights.
You seen that video of that fat guy
L&Ms.
where the ice cream truck man comes to his house first thing in the morning?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He pulls up to the
Comes to him. He could just clean up right there.
He's like, I'll take 3 drumsticks, 6 bags of hot Cheetos, some chili cheese Fritos, fruit roll-ups. And OG is just like looking at him like he's not writing it down because he knows the order anyway.
Yeah. And then
I'm
the
so
last one,
jealous.
the last one's the best because he gets actually he's like 2 Nutty Buddies. Actually, let me get 4 Nutty Buddies. Not Nutter Butters.
Nutty
Nutty
Buddies.
Nutty
The
Buddies.
wafer.
I'm gonna start reviewing gas stations.
Yes.
I think that's a good thing to do. There's no gas station TikTokers. There's plenty of guys eating food in their car. There's nobody saying this gas station's awesome. They got exotic Skittles here. They got every flavor of Monster. They got foreign Zins. They're hitting the market. Are you watching the ice cream guy right now?
No.
Is that what you're trying to find?
Trying
Right
to
here.
find
I
the
think I
tickets
found
are
it.
just $10.
This is for Monster Jam.
Yeah.
And tickets start at just $10.
Wait, right here.
All right. I need 3 sodas. 2 bags of hot Funyuns.
Ooh, hot Funyuns.
A Nutty Buddy. A strawberry shortcake. An ice cream sandwich. 2 fudge round pies. And Nutty Buddy. A plain Nutty Buddy.
Plain Nutty Buddy.
This guy just spent like $30 at the ice cream truck.
Guy is a good 600-700 pounds.
There was a month where this random ice cream truck was showing up to my work, like every day. That was like a highlight of the summer for sure. You think I wasn't getting there, bro? You know, you could have the shittiest fucking day at work, but then you go get the Sonic popsicle with the gumball eyeballs. You get home, and be like, you know, man, today wasn't that bad. Today wasn't you know, it was one of those days. You know, an ice cream truck at your job. They were smart because everyone there, probably half my people were probably fucking high. So they were probably going out getting ice cream on their lunch break. That was nice. Maybe there should be an ice cream. Is there an ice cream truck monster truck?
Whoa.
Can we look that up, please? Can we see
Yeah.
if that's happening? Has there ever been a Wienermobile monster truck? Because that'd be also be very cool, too.
Dude, Trevor FaceTimes me the other day. He's at the Detroit Historical Museum.
Yeah.
They got a fucking OG Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
I think it's a Henry Ford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Henry Ford.
the Henry Ford.
Yeah.
And
you seen it?
I saw it on FaceTime.
What's
I'd
with
love to
your
go.
obsession?
So you
It's
haven't
a
been to the
fine
museum.
piece of craft.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fine piece of craftsmanship. It's mechanically just, it's a breakthrough in the automotive.
Because for some fucking
Innovation.
weird reason, I feel like everyone has at least seen it driving down the road at least once in their life.
There
I've seen the
is-
Wienermobile out in public, and I'm
To
like,
answer
holy
your
shit.
question, there's a monster truck ice cream truck called the Monster Jam Ice Cream Man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if it's just a toy or
probably
if
cool.
it's real. It looks real. There's also a toy you can buy.
Does your nephew
That's a
fall
hard
for
ass
ice
toy.
cream trucks?
That looks so
all the
cool.
time.
Okay, what's his order? Do you
Man,
know?
that's what you should get. Man,
Changes?
fuck the grave
Cookie
digger.
sandwich
You
was
gotta get him
last
that.
time.
You gotta get him
It
the
changes
ice cream
up.
truck
Okay.
monster truck.
Then there's this really cute video of him. He's like still in diapers. He's like 2, and he gets his ice cream and he's sitting outside eating in the shade, and he hears the ice cream truck leaving. Buy ice cream.
Aw.
Yeah.
I have an ice cream truck that comes around my neighborhood, and it plays like really ominous music sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna play TikTok music now?
I don't know. It's like kind of spooky sometimes.
Someone, our boy, Huge Matt, one of our boys on, one of our listeners.
Hey, buddy.
He wants on the pod.
Yeah.
Oops. He wants on the pod. We got to figure out long distance pod relationship.
Yes, Zoom pod.
We'll figure that out. You can do that. We can do that.
We'll buff out the scratches later, Captain.
We're still figuring out. We're
professionals
getting it
here.
out the trunk.
We get it out the mud.
Milo, you
Yeah.
you get
What
out
up,
of here.
cat?
You get out of here. Hold
Let him
this.
say hi.
We got another cat on the podcast. Yeah, see if he'll meow into it again.
Milo.
Come on. Come on. Meow, meow, damn it. Give the fans what they want. And nobody listens anymore.
Refuse to do it.
He meowed. He made a cameo meow last week.
No one wants
If
to
you
work
were really
anymore.
listening. you
Yeah.
could- he did it randomly. He was just down on my feet, and I put the mic to his mouth.
He's a fifth bike.
He's ready to eat. It's actually time for him to eat, and it's about time for us. And we're about 4 minutes out. We cut it out early last week. Let's end out with a banger. What's a good question for the listeners?
A good question for the listeners for this holiday season. Let's look. What do you want from Xanta Clause this year?
Yeah.
Do you want peaches? You want a football? Do you want like a whole bar or some shit?
I want a whole
Yo.
peach. A whole peach. No, listen.
Don't forget to leave out don't forget to what the fuck? Oh shit. Yo, like shit like that, like Christmas shit, bro. Don't forget to leave out a plate of Pressies for Xanta Claus and shit. So when he come down your chimney and try to steal your like PlayStation and shit, but he gonna leave like some gifts and stuff like that and like shit like that. You know, like Xanta Claus brings the gifts and shit like that. So like, you know, like what type of gifts and shit do you want from Xanta Claus this year? Because, you know, like he be like, you know, you gotta leave out like a plate of drugs or some shit like that, or else you like won't get no presents and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's ho and you know shit like that. So yeah,
Xanta Claus. His bag looking kind of light this year.
you know, like if you like a bunch of good little, you know, like good little bros and hoes will like put like busted presents in your stocking and shit like that. You know?
Yeah.
Like I got Tony a Pleasant, yo, bro. You can get shit for like so cheap off of Temu and shit like that.
Yeah.
Also, like I got like my boy Angel just gave me. He wanted the elves at the workshop and shit, and he gave me like a bunch of fucking Percocet. So like, if you a good boy, you can get some Percocet from Xanta Claus this year too.
Hey, how much? Can I ask you after the show? Like, how much?
If you was a good little boy, if you just leave out like a plate of Pressies and shit like that,
Hey, yo,
and maybe
chill
like
out, bro. Don't be calling me no
maybe
little
like a
boy,
half a
like-
pint of like bumpy face and shit.
Don't be calling me like no little boy, like kind of like on wax like that. It's like
No,
not
like
kinda,
I ain't even
cool,
trying to
bro.
like I ain't even trying to like fuck with you. I can't even trying to like fuck around with you like that, bro. I ain't trying to like disrespect you, no shit like that. But like I'm Xanta
Because
Claus,
I was
bro.
kind
So
of
like
kind of hot.
Like
though,
if you
for
like
real,
if you ain't been on like no hot shit, if you ain't been on like no fuck shit, bro, you gonna get like fucking gifts and shit this year, bro. And I can spread the love because like, bro, I broke up with my girl, but like she left like hella shit in my house, bro. And I took all that shit to Plato's Closet, bro. And bro, I took all that shit back to Plato's Closet. They gave me enough for like 2 packs of cigarettes. And like I got like 10 bars with all the shit I sold, bro. So like I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm ready
man,
to spread
when
the
you were
love.
there, bro, how
I'm
much-
spreading the love for
Hey,
all
look.
the bros and hoes this year because
Hey,
of
like-
Xanta Claus. Yeah.
For real, like when you were there, like how much were they like selling like True Religion for? Like you think it still hold the value? Like
Bro, you get like fucking like, bro, you can get like 30. You can get like motherfucker like $30 for a pair of them bitches, bro. Like real shit,
no
bro.
cap.
Remember my boy Angel with the Percocet, bro. I traded him like 2 Louis belts. He gave me like 100 scripts, bro. And his granny's sick. His granny's sick and shit. So she like get a ton of that shit, bro. So.
And now a word from our sponsor.
World Star Hip Hop.
Saturday, March 24th, live at Samboyd Stadium. History will be rewritten. TheRedhead.com Monster Jam. World Finals 2. 16 U.S. Uprock Monster Trucks. Battle live from Samboyd Stadium in Las Vegas. Saturday, March 24th. Get tickets at tickets.com or catch it live on pay-per-view. Contact your local cable operator or satellite provider now.
Pay-per-view monster trucks?
People do watch it at the crib. Are you serious?
How much is that pay per view, man?
$60, bro. There ain't no fucking cheap pay-per-view.
Can't be more than 5.
Back in the days of pay-per-view.
Go to Arby's and save $5. Adults save $5. Kids seats are just $10.
Yo, baby mama, free.
Your baby mama's free if she weighs over 200.
Shake it at the door for half off for the kids. At Monster Truck Monday.
Get 2 free tickets if you have your child's name tattooed above your titty.
Whale tails and thongs, half off.
Oh.
At
to
Monster
Monster
Truck
Jam.
Monday. See you next Tuesday.
Thank you, Monster.